Well, just following on from what the last guy said about the whole ego, arrogance of Kyle, and I was just thinking it's crazy that a guy who's blown two Super Bowls can have that kind of arrogance. Like, I know he's our coach. I don't want to slag him off, but
I
like,
know.
it's true. Like,
Dude, but in his mind, it's like, hey, well, that was Matt Ryan's fault, and that was Jimmy Garoppolo's fault.
but everyone knows it's not.
I know. You're the common denominator, Kyle. I know.
Yeah, but do you think that that level of embarrassment would like bring it down a little bit?
You'd think, but we can't really relate to people who
You
get.
make that much money.
Yeah, you got a 6-year extension after losing the Super Bowl. So what message did that send?
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault, Kyle. You're great. You're a superstar.
This is why also I'm quite worried about Salah leaving because I feel like he's the kind of like the pragmatist.
Yes. There's no
And
question
like,
about it. He grounds Kyle. Yeah, it's a good idea, but let's try this. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Let's try this. I agree.
Yeah, well, it's like Kyle's like the creator. Like you do need him to like bring that creativity to the side, but like I don't know. I feel like we could be in for more leads blown.
I think so too. I think so too.
Where do you
Kyle is
think?
an idea guy. He's not necessarily a decision maker.
Yeah, where do you think Salah's gonna end up?
I think he's going to end up with the Jets.
I don't like that.
I know.
I just feel like they're just like a losing franchise. Like
They are. They now, from his perspective, they got the number 2 pick. They could trade down and get a lot of picks, draft a quarterback, and restock maybe. But you got Sam Darnold. Oof.
has that like Jacksonville job kind of just gone like completely off the radar because of the
It seems
owner?
like Urban Meyer wants it, and he's trying to use all of his celebrity and power and gravitas to get it. I don't know if he. I think that would be a mistake. But Trent Baalke's making the hire down there,
Yeah,
and he was the guy with the Niners who hired Jim Harbaugh. Maybe he thinks, if I get that superstar college coach again, I can recreate what we did in San Francisco.
because I felt like it was looking like Jacksonville was going to be like the dream job. That was being set up to be the dream job with that cap space and Trevor Lawrence guaranteed.
2 best jobs are Jacksonville and the Chargers because of Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert. Period.
Yeah, I guess because
You know what I'm
Trevor
saying?
Lawrence, even the Chargers is probably better because they've got the guaranteed quarterback where Trevor Lawrence is still a bit of is a gamble there.
You might like Trevor Lawrence, but you still don't really know. Herbert,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got like Joey Bosa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to ask was, do you think in this kind of day and age it's less likely that there'll be a quarterback that is willing to take a pay cut like Tom Brady to win rings?
It seems like it. It seems like every year quarterbacks are trying to get more and more. They're
Yeah,
trying to get fully guaranteed contracts, stuff like that. And yeah, I think Dak Prescott's going to get everything he can get. I think basically, yeah, that's what you should do.
because
Unless
that's
you're
the way to win.
I mean, it is the way to win. But a big reason Tom Brady does it is because he's married to Giselle, who's way richer than he is.
Yeah.
She's way richer than he is. So like if a quarterback could marry Kim Kardashian, then yeah, do that. But otherwise, you might feel you need that money. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking that the whole Baker situation we were talking about earlier about how they're going to pay him. I feel like when the teams draft these quarterbacks, they kind of build up a relationship with them, and they're not willing to like not give them the market rate.
Right?
Like,
It's true. It's like
you've got that connection like with the quarterback, and like you pick this guy number one. How are you going to say, yeah, we're going to just throw you on like the scrap pile? Like,
well, I mean, that's the same reason that the Rams re-signed Jared Goff, all
yeah,
those reasons, and then they sign him, and then it doesn't work out. So I know you can't just get rid of Baker Mayfield, but you could trade him.
yeah.
You could let someone else make a bad decision, but the only way you can do that is if you have a guy waiting.
Yeah,
And you
but
draft him.
people don't realize that in that like locker room, Baker Mayfield is probably like he's friends with all the players. They don't want him to leave. It's going to cause like disharmony if he goes and stuff like that.
That's the truth. And so I don't know which team is going to do it first and make this move. It's going to be a very bold move, and it may not work out. But if they do it and it works, other teams are going to do it too, and players are going to have to get over, losing their quarterback. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
Sorry you're friends with them. Sorry you like them. We got to do what's best for the team.
yeah. Also on quarterbacks, I think I've been watching your videos this week with Vish on Deshaun Watson, and I feel like he's just that guy that you have to do it. Like
Hey,
it's
well,
so
previous
rare.
callers
Like
saying like trade Warner and Bosa instead of a bunch of picks.
yeah, I
That's
seen that.
interesting to me. I like the idea of trading
Yeah,
players. I like that.
yeah.
I like
Because
that.
like this is a guy that you could draft for the next. You could draft a quarterback every year for the next 15 years, and you're praying that it's him. And there's a
True.
chance that you can get him right now if you put the assets forward.
Only problem I have with Watson is the problem I have with every expensive quarterback. In 2021, he's not expensive.
Yeah,
His cap percentage is 8.6. That's great. He's only 15 million. In 2022, he cost you 40 million. His cap percentage is 17.8. In 2023, he cost you
yeah,
42 million. His cap percentage is 17. I don't think you can win a Super Bowl with one person making about
yeah,
a 1/6 of your cap. Maybe you can. It's never been done before. So that's my only thing. He's a great player. It's just so hard to find the right solution at quarterback. It's hard.
yeah.
It's hard.
How long is it till Mahomes' contract gets like outrageously high?
Let me tell you right now. Give me 10 seconds. All right. Okay. 2023. It's actually reasonable. Well, actually not. Next year, his cap percentage is 13.7. That's high. The year after that,
Yeah,
it's 13.8. That's high. 2023, it's 17. So next year it's going to
yeah,
be high. If he wins a Super Bowl next year, he'll be the most expensive quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. So we'll see if it can be done. Matt
yeah.
Ryan almost did it at 15%, but he lost.
The one thing is that with the mobile quarterback like Watson, you can kind of like make sacrifices on the offensive line because
That's
he's
what
going to get out
Seattle
of trouble and stuff.
That's what Seattle does. But look at
Yeah,
Seattle. I mean, it works in the regular season, but then you get deep in the playoffs, and that offensive line takes you down every time. So to me, if I were Seattle, I would trade Russell Wilson and start over. But maybe that's crazy. It just seems to me that the reason they never make it all the way is because he's making too much money. It's like, dude, maybe you should
yeah,
give some of that to your offensive line, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Do what Tom Brady did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, your
Like I
wife
said,
is Ciara. She's rich too. Why do you need all this money?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
that's all I wanted to say,
All
man.
right,
Thank
man.
you.
Well, thanks for seeing. I mean, good to see you 2 weeks in a row, man. I'll see you
Yeah,
next.
yeah. Keep up the content.